Hello, welcome to Beyond Sunday, a podcast of Schweitzer Church. I'm Corey Lucivo, your host, and today we are joined in the studio by Shelly Rogers, our Director of Global Missions. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Great. Well, we're glad you're here with us. You're here to share with us about a new endeavor with Global Missions, I believe. Would you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. This is Global Missions with a twist.
Oh.
So it's Global Missions locally. We're starting a program in September called SWELL, Schweitzer Welcomes English Language Learners. We thought maybe that was too long of a phrase, so we've made it something shorter for us to use in-house. But basically, when people think about global missions, they think about going overseas or supporting people who go overseas. And what we don't often think about is people from all over the world that are right here in our community. And that's what this program hopes to reach. And so SWELL is a conversational English language class that will be offered to folks right here in Springfield from around the world that could use the service.
Yeah, that's incredible, that intersection between global missions but in our local community. How did you become aware of that need around Springfield?
Well, we were actually connected to this particular program through a missionary that we sponsor.
Okay.
And he got us connected with a church in Alabama who's doing a similar program and had found it to be very successful in reaching out to their international community. And so that church was gracious to share all of their information and help us get started. And we quickly saw that that was a need that there is in the Springfield community for classes like this. And we thought it would be a great way for people to connect globally right here in our backyard.
Yeah. And so who is this class really for? Is it for people with no English experience or who's this for?
Sure. Well, the class is for anybody who needs some work on their English language skills.
Sure.
So it can be people that are just beginning or people that have some level of English language fluency, but they need a little more help or just want some practice with conversational skills.
Yeah. So what does the class actually look like on a given evening?
Sure. So we're going to offer them in 12-week blocks. The first block will start September 2nd, and it'll run until the week of Thanksgiving. It'll be 1 hour on a Tuesday night, and people will come in. The first night we'll have a quick assessment to kind of figure out where they're at on their English language learning journey and put them in the appropriate class. And then they'll meet with a facilitator who will walk them through a curriculum that we've already purchased and used and are getting trained in, and it will just help them work on basic skills. So conversational skills, things they need to know to get around town and to do the things that are required of everyday life.
Sure. Yeah, excellent. And you might have said some of this already, but what are the times and dates for that?
It'll run from September 2nd to September 25th. It's Tuesday nights from 6 to 7.
Fantastic. Here at the church?
Here at the church.
Great.
Yep.
Great. So if somebody maybe knows somebody who would benefit from this, what does that look like? What would be the next step there?
Sure. Sign-ups will probably start the beginning of August, so you can watch the website or listen to the announcements for that. You can talk to myself or Carrie Henry, who's really spearheading a lot of this program and bringing it here to Springfield. So that would be a good place. One thing that's kind of unique about these classes is we're going to open it up to the entire family. So we're also going to be providing childcare. And so the adults can have some time to focus and work on those skills without the distraction of their kiddos or trying to find childcare. And then the kids will also have a chance to learn a little English language through games and working alongside and being with hopefully kids from Schweitzer, and we'll have that connection and bridge on both ends of the generational spectrum.
Yeah, fantastic. And if someone is maybe interested in helping out, getting involved in that way, what would be the qualifications for that, and what would be kind of the next step for them?
Sure. The great thing about this program is you need no qualifications. If you can smile and say hello, we can use you. So we need facilitators who will actually run the courses. You don't need to be a teacher of any kind or have any backgrounds or second language skills. You just need to be willing to show up and work through the curriculum. We'll provide training for that as well. We need
Hmm.
assistants to the facilitators who can help with showing people around and working one-on-one. We also need greeters, and we need childcare workers. And we want to get people involved. And so even if you can only be a substitute or help out once or twice, we can use you. And the best way to get involved in that is to contact me or Carrie Henry. You can call the church, send me an email. We'd love to have you involved in this program.
Great, great. Well, thank you for sharing. That sounds pretty swell. Is there anything else you wanted to share with us?
Just that we hope to see you and pass along the information to anybody that you think might be interested.
Great, great. Well, thank you. And thank you to everyone who tuned in, either watching or listening. And we will see you on Sunday and beyond.